my lovelies, Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. Happy Monday. How are you? I hope Monday didn't push you around. You didn't let it push you down. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, I do this reading once a week. And it's usually on a Monday or a Tuesday. So if you are brand new, I hope you'll be in the comments. I hope you'll stay. Thank you for subscribing if that's what you intend to do. And I hope that you'll let me know in the comments that you are new. Now, if you are the person who's always clicking here, clicking and loving on me in the comments and your thumbs up, watching all the time, thank you so much for doing that. I hope you will subscribe as well. A lot of you that come by here have not yet subscribed, but you watch all the time, and I appreciate your clicks and your views anyway. All right, so we're going to start with Aries and go to Pisces. Look, you know, natal charts are free everywhere. If you are watching tarot just for your sun sign, you don't really even know what's going on. You need at least the minimum, your sun, moon, and your rising, and natal charts are free everywhere. So you don't have to be someone who is an astrologer to find your sun, moon, and your rising, and it doesn't matter if you have your time of birth or not. So I would suggest that you go out and find your moon and your rising, come back and watch for all three, and you'll see how much bigger the picture gets for you. So here we go. I've marked everything down below in the description, by the way, so you can just scroll this video and find what it is that you need. Just please stop watching for just your sun sign. I hope you'll come here armed with your sun, your moon, and your rising. I do this reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's start out with Aries. Here we go, Aries. This is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries, please, for this week. Now, when you find this reading, it is going to be for this week, the next 7 days, whether you find it today, tomorrow, or a year from now. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Tell me about Aries, please. What does Aries need to know about this week? There you are, Aries. You show up right away. Ace of Wands. So it's going to be an exciting week is what I'm going to say. That this might be a week of new paths or new passions or new excitement, creative things possibly. Tell me why the Ace of Wands is here for Aries. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So it feels like there is some sort of exciting conversation that you're about to have. Now, I don't know if you know that you're having this conversation or not, but it feels like there is somebody here who wants to say something. Now, this is very seldom do we ever see the Ace of Swords in the down position. So I want to say that whatever the communication is about is not going to be particularly important. It's not going to be particularly harsh. But unfortunately, with the sword down, it tells me that even with this conversation, you might not get all of the answers that you want in this conversation. There you are, Aries, the Emperor. So you are looking at the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. I feel like it's your intention to open conversation, and you're kind of feeling excited about that. Tell me more. We've got the 9 Cups. Look, everything points to excitement and fun. It's like you've been waiting a really long time to embark on this exciting path to speak to someone here about the 9 of Cups, about maybe wish fulfillment, about your wish fulfillment. We do have the 8 of Cups. This is somebody that you previously disconnected from. It is somebody here I feel like you walked away from or disconnected from emotionally. And I feel as though you are now sort of giving it another look, I want to say, from the throne. It feels like I'm speaking to an Aries who hasn't been an emperor for very long. What I mean by that is maybe you're not a person who has held down a business for very long, or maybe multiple businesses. The emperor is someone who comes, who is the conqueror, right? The one who is going to step forward first, who doesn't really, whether they have fear or not is not in the equation. They're going to do whatever they're going to do because the emperor gets what they're going to get. And, you know, there's nothing that's going to stop the emperor from getting what they get. I feel like you're looking for, it feels like you're looking for conversation, an exciting opening of some sort of new path in communication and excitement. And it does feel like you've been kind of looking at it for a while. It's like you're looking at it from a distance because the 8 of Cups is here. It's like I disconnected from this energy back there. And now I'm just going to take one more look at it from the throne. It feels like now you're settled, you're solid, your finances are in place, businesses are on point, and it feels like now you have the time to revisit it or look at it again. But you are holding back. Now, this doesn't have to have anything to do with love. We do have Cups here, which indicates a disconnection of energy, but also indicates that this conversation you feel like is a wish fulfillment. It's like something you've always wanted to do, but maybe the life of the Emperor didn't allow it. You are holding back still, and I feel like you're kind of surveying the situation from a distance. Tell me why the Emperor is surveying this situation from a distance. We have the Eight of Pentacles, because I feel like you have been working really hard on yourself, Aries, and you're not really sure if you want to do this or not. Like, will it be opening a can of worms here? We have the Prince of Pentacles, who is the Knight. So you're moving at it really super slowly. It feels like with the I feels like you do have an opportunity here. I feel like it's an opportunity for friendship or collaboration or cooperation here. It could be about the Pentacle world, absolutely. The Knight of Pentacles in this particular depiction is carrying 3 pentacles. So it feels like you have something to say to someone who maybe was your friend or is your friend, but for some reason you're surveying it from a distance here. And it feels like you're ready to look at it now because you have done all this work on yourself. 10 Swords. So I feel like there was an ending to a friendship, or the ending to a job. We are looking at Pentacle energy. It feels like it was a terrible ending. If we are talking about a friendship that I feel like someone that you may have met at work, possibly with the Eight of Pentacles here, it could be a work friendship. It could be now that you've put the hard work in, you are ready to kind of survey this, and maybe you want to talk to this friend again. But we do have the Ten of Swords, which tells me that there was an ending between you and the friend, and that it was a painful ending. It was terrible. It hurt you as much as it hurt them. Tell me what you want to speak about, please. We have the 10 Cups. All right, just like that, huh? You want to speak about the 10 Cups. Now, why is it the 10 Cups that you want to speak about? The 5 of Swords. Because the last time we had some sort of a hard conversation. It was a conflict, a disagreement, some sort of a battle of words here. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, but after a period of time, and it feels like it could for some of you be between 3 and 8 years. Maybe for some of you it's 1. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. For me as a reader, Pentacles are years. It does feel like it could be, it could be a year to 8 years possibly. It feels like a lot of time has passed here. And now you do want to have some balance here. It's a moment of alchemy, I feel. A moment of alchemy for you to use your magic. You realize that you are the magician. And I feel like you want to heal something. I did see the star on the bottom of the deck. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Look, we have 3 aces out here. It feels like it feels like you know that the only one is not the Ace of Cups. Okay, sorry, Charlie interrupted me. Charlie's my guide. Yes, the Ace of Cups is not here yet, but we have the 3 other wands, right? The 3 other aces here. We have the wands, we have the swords, and we have the pentacles. So it feels after a long period of time, you want to talk to someone about the 10 Cups, someone that maybe you had a hard conversation with the last time you saw them, but it feels like now you've had like a change of mind. It feels like you're happier in the mind. You don't have these boundaries that are so tight, it feels like, or maybe you're just willing to say something. Why are you so excited to speak with this person? Because it feels like either you see their worth or they see yours. This is someone that you've been manifesting here. We have the Prince of Wands, who is the Knight. It feels like you're about to get up and go, like soon, very soon. And we have the Empress. There it is. That's why you're so excited. It feels like you're watching someone from a distance, Aries. You're watching the Empress from a distance here. It feels like you're watching this person. You're watching this person create magic from a distance, and it feels like you're about to get up and go. It feels like you're about to impulsively get up and go, or maybe pick up the phone and text or something like that with the Knight of Wands here. And it feels like there is a conversation that needs to be had. It feels like you pulled away from the Empress, I want to say, or the Empress pulled away from you. This 8 of Cups is touching both of them, and we do have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you feel that this is a good opportunity, but I want to say that you're holding back still a little bit this week. Tell me why Strength is here. trying to find the courage to move forward. So you do have, and there's the Ace of Cups, we call it out and there it is. You do have some regrets about the way this whole thing went down. I think you have regrets about the Five of Swords. We do have the Five of Swords and we have the Five of Cups. Now, as a reader, when I see 1 5, it is lack. But when I see more than one, it's quick change. So I feel like this is going to happen this week. It's likely for some of you it will happen this week. We have the Princess of Pentacles, who is the page. So it feels like you intend to maybe ask someone out. Maybe you're going to ask, maybe give like a gift, right? So maybe you're going to give them a trinket, or you just want to speak with them. The the Princess of Pentacles, who is the page, is, the page energy is like, I want to put a little bit of energy into it. Can we plant this pentacle? Can I put a little bit of energy into it? Because I do have some sort of regrets from the past that I didn't offer you this cup when I had the chance. So I feel like you do want to offer the cup to the Empress this week. And it's after a really hard ending, it feels like. There was an argument about the 10 cups. Maybe possibly you two didn't agree on whatever the 10 cups might look like. But I want to say that this Ace of Swords is pointing down. So I don't think it will be a hard conversation, but I do feel that you are going to want to talk to this Empress here. So we've got Libra and Taurus energy here. We've got Leo energy. We've got Aries energy, of course. And we've got more Aries energy. Yeah, it looks like you're going to make conversation with somebody. It's time for you to bring your magic, right? We saw the Magician, but we saw all 4 aces, and that's in the hand of the Magician. So I feel like you're manifesting this person. You're manifesting to be able to speak with them and hoping that they're going to listen to you here. Ooh, all right. That's the way you're going to play it. That's the way we're going to start, Aries. Here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, this is your sneak peek for this week. Tell me about the sneak peek for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the sneak peek for this week for Taurus. What's going up for the Bull Gang, please? My Bull Gang, I hope you are well. We do have the Star. So there is wish fulfillment for you. It feels like there is something that you're hoping for here. And it might be healing, but let's draw some more cards here. There's hope in your week this week. We do have the Queen of Swords. Hope for conversation, possibly liberating yourself, saying something that you mean to someone here. The Mother of Swords, of course, could be the divorcee. Could mean your divorce, doesn't have to. But the Mother of Swords is Libra, also Gemini and Aquarius in this general reading. But it tells me that you want to stand up and be counted. You want to be seen. I feel like this is part of your wish fulfillment. You want to be heard. You want to say something. We do have the Hermit. So it is time for you to come out of hiding, I feel, Taurus. It's time for you to come out of hiding to say something to possibly a Virgo, an Aquarius, or Libra, or Gemini. Tell me more what's going on here. We do have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 2 of Swords. I think that's what's stopping you. I feel like you're unsure if this person is someone who is single. You're wondering if you have the confidence to stand up, be counted, be seen, be assertive, say the truth. We do have the Death card. It feels like somebody here has the fear of losing someone should they stand up and be counted. Should they stand up and say something? So the 9 of Pentacles, like I said, in the reverse could be a lack of confidence. I don't feel like I've built myself up enough. It feels like it could be that for some of you, but for others of you, I feel like the person you want to speak with, the reason that you haven't done that yet is because you don't know if they're single and you don't want to go barging in on their life. Look, I feel like it's been silence for a while between you and this person. The Hermit being in the reverse tells me that you're now ready to talk. And I feel like you've learned the lessons of the Queen of Swords, and that is to be not aggressive, but assertive, to say what you want to say, be honest and truthful and transparent. I'm just going to tell you what I need for you to know. The thing is I feel like there is a block here. And although I think that you're ready to stand up and be heard, I feel that you're scared that you're going to lose this person should you say whatever it is that you want to say. And this doesn't have to be in love. I feel like you have hope that you're going to come out of hermit mode, possibly conquer this Two of Swords. I feel like you've got the Two Swords up because you don't want to be hurt, but also I feel like you're worried. You're not so confident that you might not lose somebody here. Tell me what you've got to say with this Queen of Swords. What have you got to say, Taurus? We've got the Sun. Whatever you're going to say, it's going to be very clear, very concise. It feels like you're not holding anything back. And I don't think you're going to be rude or arrogant or any of that. I feel like the Sun is here just to put a spotlight on whatever it is that you're about to say, because I think it's something you've never said before. Or if you have spoken with this person before, they could be Scorpio, Virgo, or Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius. Sorry, not Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Sorry, I meant air signs. So I meant to say air signs, not Aries. So it could be an air sign, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It feels like with Leo energy here that it is giving you, it's like powering you. It's like pushing you forward. It's like, come on, be brave. I always see Leo as someone who's very brave. We do have, there it is, the Father of Wands. So, the King of Wands tells me that you're feeling inspired to step forward into the spotlight, that you're no longer going to hide yourself in the hermit energy here. And yep, you're about to say something. You're about to speak to someone here. Tell me about the Death card. It feels like you're afraid to lose someone, that I want you to be sure, Taurus, that you say whatever you got to say, even if your knees shake, because I feel like it is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse that's kind of making your knees shake. Who are you scared you're going to lose, and why? This is the reason, by the way, that a lot of people come to me for a reading, for a private read, because they don't want to speak to the other person because they're scared that that person's not going to like what they have to say, and then they're going to go. And I say to you, it's a win-win situation. If they leave, you know how they feel. If they stay, you know how they feel. Either way, you know how they feel, right? So we do have the Two of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups and the Hanged Man. So I feel like it is the King of Cups that you're dealing with here, possibly Scorpio. Scorpio energy, Pisces and Cancer, but we do have double Scorpio here. It does feel like you're dealing with somebody who is a water sign. We have Pisces here as well. They could be Scorpio, they could be Pisces. Of course, there could be some Virgo in there as well, and the air signs here too. So we do have the Father of Cups. And so for some of you, this could be your father. Maybe that's why your knees are shaking. Maybe you don't want to offend this person, but you are going in guarded. I feel you're going in guarded and blocked. And it feels like you need some clarity on something and you want to speak to this person, but you're scared that they're just going to say, get out of my house. Like, I don't want to talk to you. What are you doing here? But if for some of you, if it's not a father, it does feel like it is somebody that I feel like you have big feelings for and that has big feelings for you. The King of Cups here is someone who is emotionally available. They're emotionally intelligent. And I feel like this person has been juggling the idea of speaking with you as well. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's about to be some transformation where we were kind of stuck and nobody's making a decision here. With the Two of Pentacles, you are making a decision, or maybe the King of Cups is making a decision in the Pentacle world. And they've been sort of looking at it from your side. I want to say they've been looking at it now from a different perspective. And whatever that situation is, and I don't know why you've been silent, but let's find out here, because you're just coming out of hermit mode now, it feels like. We do have the Six of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we're coming out now because this is somebody here that you have history with. It feels like with the Six of Wands that we do want victory. Are those wands or swords? I have a hard time seeing that. Hang on. I'm going to say those are six swords, I think. It feels like those are six swords that I see there. And it feels like you want to have movement here. You want to have movement with this person that I feel like you have memories with. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Tells me that you're willing to work on it because you still have a connection to the King of Cups, I feel, or the Virgo, or the other signs that I mentioned. But I am sort of feeling like it is a water sign that you're dealing with. I feel like you want to put the work in on it. I feel like you want to put the work in on it because you have history with this person. And I feel like you want movement here finally because things have been really stuck. Why have things been stuck here? Because of heartbreak. because of disappointment. There was something that went down, maybe an argument. We've got 3 and 2 swords is 5. Could have been an argument or some sort of conflict or clashing of egos, possibly. We have the devil here, and it wasn't a good conversation. It was really awful, actually. Somebody got really hurt. I feel like somebody severed this this connection, this codependent connection. Somebody felt like it was codependent here. And then we do have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like somebody here is single and independent and an independent energy. I feel like for somebody here, though, that you felt that you cut this person out because you felt like they were cheating on you, if we are looking at it as a romantic situation. For some of you, it's going to be a father that you're trying to confront and say something to them, and you're trying to make a decision to do that. The next story I feel like I'm getting here, the next energies I'm getting, is that there could be somebody here who feels that someone cheated on them. To me, the 3 of Swords can be the third party energy, and then we have the devil and the Queen of Wands. And to me, the Queen of Wands sometimes can show up as a third party, as the other person or the other woman. So we do have Capricorn, we have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and so it feels like maybe you cut somebody out because you thought that they were cheating on you. And it feels like you do want to reach out to this person again, or you're going to make yourself available for them to come to you. Like I feel like you are manifesting them with the star here, that you are now in this energy of, I do want to speak with you. You can come forward. And if it ends, it ends. Like the Death card is here. What we're going to do is we're going to transform the situation. So no matter, like I said, no matter what happens, if this person walks away, they never were your person. If this father walks away, let him go. And I say that you will transform the situation for yourself regardless of what's going on here. But I do believe that there will be some sort of conversation this week between you and this person. But I feel like it's sort of unclear to me as to whether you will move forward and speak with them first, or they will make the first move because of the star. It feels like there's wish fulfillment here, so you could be manifesting them. And this person might be still trying to make a decision about what they want to do regarding this particular situation where you two have been silent with each other. All right, Gemini, here we go. This is you. Sneak peek for this week, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on with Gemini. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the 5 of Wands. Interesting. So it feels like there is some sort of inner turmoil going on with you. I don't see this as arguments with other people. I feel like it's an internal argument. It feels like you are in indecision. It feels like you're trying to make a decision about something, but I don't think you really want to see the details. Everybody here is, I think there's one person on the outside. Yeah, it looks like 4 people. We've got 4 people that got their eyes covered, and we only have one who sees it clearly on the outside here, who really is noticing the danger. I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles here that it does feel like you're trying to gain the confidence to speak to someone, possibly someone who you have a very deep connection with here, someone who you are very connected to. You can see their hands are faceted here. So it feels like there is a deep connection here, and you do want to speak with somebody here, but I think you're waiting for some sort of sign from the universe here. It almost feels like you go over whatever you're going to say. You go over, maybe you speak in the mirror, maybe you speak it out. It feels like you're preparing. With the 9 of Pentacles here, you can see that this person is looking at this squirrel, right? And we don't know if the squirrel's really there or not. It feels like this person doesn't really have anyone to talk to. And so they're kind of like speaking it out in the mirror, or speaking it into the air, or sitting in the backyard. And this is what I'm going to say. That's what it feels like here. But it feels like somebody needs the confidence to get up and go. You need the confidence to get out of the 5 of Wands. But I think that I feel like you are confident, but you don't know if there is any competition here for conversation with this person. Like maybe they're in the 4 of Wands already. Maybe that's it. We have the Hermit, and we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Chariot. Look, I don't think anybody's going to stop you from doing this. I feel like when you decide it's time to go, that you will do it, and you will get the victory, because we do have 5 wands and 1 in the hand of the Queen, which is 6. And the 6 of wands is, I've done this before, all it is healing. If this doesn't go well, then all it is healing. Look, the Queen has been healing over and over and over again, this Queen of Wands. She's forged through fire. She's gone through a lot of hardship in her life and has left it behind her, and is sitting on this throne in spite of it all. Whatever came to kill her only made her stronger. Look, I say her because there's a woman on the card, but you know that we're talking about feminine and masculine energies. We're not reading body parts. And this feminine also has masculine energy. Take it as it resonates. So we do have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We do have Cancer energy here with the Chariot. We have Virgo energy here. I feel like you want victory. I feel like you don't want to fight yourself anymore. You want to get up and go. And that's exactly what the Queen of Wands would do. The Queen of Wands is just going to go get what she wants. And she doesn't really care how you feel about that. She's going to color outside the lines. She's going to do whatever she has to do to get the thing that she wants. And I feel like you are in this energy of the 9 of Pentacles. You could be single, but I feel like what you're doing here is you're trying to gain the confidence, build the confidence to come out of hiding here. That's what it feels like. It's like from a distance, this person is shining the light on the 4 of Wands, and you're like, is this person in a relationship? Are they in a relationship? Can I get any stability with them? I feel like in the hermit mode, you are gaining wisdom over stability and a realization that you are physically connected to this person or energetically connected to this person, and then you just cannot let go. So I want to say that the Queen of Wands would never back down from anything. And so I feel like you are getting up, getting in your car, and I think that you are going to communicate with somebody here. Now we do have 6 and 4, which is 10 wands. And so it tells me that the reason for this whole thing is that you want to put down some burdens with somebody here. Tell me what you're going to get. Tell me what you need the victory on here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do you need the victory on? So something's been moving really slow because somebody has been shut down, shut off, and not speaking. It could be because of a third party. I do see the 3 of Swords sometimes as that. But it does feel like heartbreak, disappointment, something that just, something burnt to the ground. That's what it feels like here. With the 4 of Pentacles, though, it does feel like, I feel like you're still holding on to the heartbreak or the heartache, but I also think you're still holding on to an opportunity. And I think you do want to take an opportunity to possibly the Queen of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo could be that. It could be any sign, really. But it feels like you are sort of maybe watching somebody or watching them from a distance quietly. Before you do this, you want to know if they're single. Let me tell me more about this here. Yeah, feels like this person here has some pretty tight boundaries. Like you need a whole wristband to get in on their life. I feel like with the 7 of Wands, it feels like the Queen of Cups is holding ground here, or keeping their boundaries super tight here. There's a 3 of Cups in the reverse, and it tells me that you're unsure if this is a celebratory thing. Like, will it work out in my favor? Will there be celebration? I'm really unsure right now. It seems like all the energy or all the love is poured out of the 3 cups, that maybe you used to be friends, maybe you used to do things that were exciting and fun, and now you're not speaking anymore. But it does feel like with the Queen here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, that the Queen is the one that is holding ground here, or has the really high boundaries or tight boundaries here. And so, it's like she's not taking any offers. I want to say this Queen of Cups is not taking any offers at all. So I'm going to say that if you're wondering if you can get stability with this Queen, I think that you can. I don't think that this person is seeing anybody. In fact, I think that their boundaries are so tight that they're just not dealing with anybody right now, to be honest. I feel like your Queen could be in hermit mode. Tell me about the Chariot, please. We have the 2 of Wands, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the World. So I think this is what we want to clear up here. It feels like there may have been some sort of a disagreement or fundamental differences in ego. It feels like you two ended up alienated from each other, maybe. And the World card tells me that this is a milestone or an achievement that you're after, is to repair this. It feels like you're sort of at a crossroads here. And maybe you are tied down to something in your own life, possibly. But it does feel like you want the adventure of getting in your vehicle and maybe going toward this person here. The Five of Swords is telling me that, that you two have been apart. Somebody had thrown down their swords and left and said, look, I'm not doing this with you. It feels like what you want to put is an end to that cycle, that chapter. You want to put an end to that. It feels like you do want to speak to the Queen. We do have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. This would be the great time to do it because everything is going to be clear. Why do you want to speak with the Queen here, Gemini? Why do you want to speak with the Queen here? The Queen of Cups. Because you have a proposition. It feels like you want to repair things with this person. Now, this could be a business offer. It's the Ten of Pentacles here. You can see two people that are talking over the fence here, maybe negotiating something. But it feels like there is either a long-term relationship, a lot of abundance, or maybe a business opportunity that you have for this person. It feels like you are in Hanged Man energy right now. And we do have the Death card in the reverse. So in order for this to go off, in order for any of this to happen here, it feels like there has to be some sort of transformation and someone is holding off change. Whoever is hanging around in the Hanged Man energy, the one who doesn't know if they should or still trying to get perspective on the situation about the 10 Pentacles, will this person accept my offer of the 10 Pentacles, whatever that is, whether it's a job or it's money or can we get together in on a business, whatever it is, somebody here must change. And somebody here is resisting change and is very stuck. I feel like it could be you, that you're the one that is resisting change because you don't have the answer, right? The Three of Cups is in the reverse and you want to know, is this over 100%? Did I break this person's heart too much or did they break mine too much? Am I even ready for this? So you've been watching from a distance here. And I think that you've been in indecision, which is the Five of Wands, about whether to get up or go. I think you will because the Six of Wands is here. So it feels like you do want to go back home or you do want to step over the finish line or get victory after a fight here, after an argument, like a literal argument, I think, after a fight. So I feel like you are probably thinking, at least this week, thinking about moving toward this Queen of Cups here, who is probably a mother, very compassionate, kind, and loving. And I think you might have a psychic connection with this person. That might be why you want to speak with them. All right. Here we go, Cancer. This is you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's talk about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me what's coming up this week. Sneak peek for this week for Cancer, please. Cancer, we start off with the Ace of Wands. Who else started off with the Ace of Wands? I think it was Aries, actually. If you have anything to do with an Aries, you might want to look at that reading. But we do have the Ace of Wands. Now, this tells me that this is going to be an exciting week for you. It's going to be a creative, exciting week. You're going to have lots of movement. It feels like you are going to maybe embark on the path of something that is exciting or makes you feel passion here. We do have the Hierophant. Possibly it is, for some of you, you might be asking someone to marry you this week or move in with you or go to the next step, the next phase of life here. We do have the Hierophant. It could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a commitment. Maybe you're excited about possibly gaining a commitment with Taurus or Aries. And then we have Justice in the reverse. I feel like you don't think it's going to work out the way you want it to. Will I get justice here in the future, right? Will I get justice here? Will things balance themselves out? It feels like you are going to approach either the Hierophant, maybe a Taurus or an Aries, maybe a Libra. But it feels like you're unsure about what the outcome will be here. We've got the King of Swords. We do have the Queen of Cups. Okay, interesting. King of Swords is telling me that you want to be very clear and honest. You are making a decision this week that is best for everyone involved. And I feel like no matter what the situation entails, whether it is a commitment or it's somebody that you haven't spoken with for a while, or maybe you're looking at getting on this path with them, it feels like you are about to be very honest with someone about your feelings. The Queen of Cups is here. So I feel like you're about to be very clear. Now, I feel like this excites you. It feels like it's an exciting time, maybe a little bit of adrenaline. It feels like you need to find a creative way to approach the Hierophant. And I feel like it's going to be the way the Hierophant likes to be approached is with honesty and truth. transparency here. It does feel like you have a lot of feelings for somebody, but you don't know if you're going to get justice in these big feelings. Look, Cancer, this is a huge time for you here. This is a huge day or a huge week for you because it's hard for you to bring your feelings to the surface. And when you do, it's usually in a head over heart way. It's usually you talk about it in factual, clear, concise sort of energy. You don't really talk about it in sort of an emotional way. And I feel like you're about to be very clear with someone in a head over heart way about how you feel about them. But you don't know if they have feelings for you or if they still do. We've got divine wisdom here. And so I want to say that I don't think you need to worry too much. Divine Wisdom is a card in this deck, the Moonchild Tarot. And the Divine Wisdom card is about getting downloads, about getting the divine wisdom that you need. So I feel like you need to meditate or pray or whatever your practice is to get a hold of your source. I feel like you're supposed to sit with that, is what I want to say, with divine wisdom. You're supposed to sit with whatever wisdom you are getting from the universe. If you are unsure or worried about what's going down here, I feel like you're supposed to get some divine wisdom before you move forward. Tell me why justice is in the reverse for Cancer, please. Tell me why justice is in the reverse. Because of the Ace of Swords. And it feels like you want to open conversation, but you're unsure of whether this will be opening a can of worms or whether this will end up being in a conversation. I feel like you're about to be very clear, concise, and honest. You're going to put the spotlight on something that makes you a little bit nervous here. I feel like it feels like with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, you're going to leave nothing, no stone unturned. You're going to say it all. And whether or not this person cuts you out or walks away, you're still going to be able to say it. So I feel like it's a win-win situation for you. We do have the Nine of Cups. So I feel that you feel this is the best time. It's like the universe is giving you some sort of a signal. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, I feel like the Sun is here, is casting a spotlight on everything. It's the best time for you to be very clear about your feelings. Tell me why you're so excited. We do have the Moon, we do have the Four of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like the excitement here is that you're hoping to get stability, maybe to move to the next level of this relationship by telling this person exactly how you feel. Look, people usually come to me for that, right? How does this person feel about me? I feel like you're being brave. With the Ace of Swords, you're just going to say it. King of Swords is here. The King of Swords is the brave one, right? That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've got Libra. We've got Taurus. We've got Pisces, Cancer energy here as well. And I feel like you have healed enough that you are no longer in fear of what the Moon might be holding for you, about what you can't see. I feel like you're no longer worried or scared about what you can't see. I feel what your hope is that the Four of Wands is going to bring you all together, the two of you together, in some sort of a solid energy where we can maybe take it to the next level. And I say the next level, and for those of you who just met this person, the next level is being clear about my feelings. For those of you who already know this person and you're in a relationship with them, for you, it is telling them that you want them to move in, Four of Wands, or you want them in some type of a commitment. So tell me about the divine wisdom that you are getting from the universe, Cancer. We have the Ten of Pentacles. There it is, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So it feels like you are currently disconnected from this person, but I feel like your intention is to go in and let them know that you see their worth, that you see that they are abundant, that you would like to add to whatever abundance they already have, which is, I feel, happiness. I feel like you see this person from a distance and you're not speaking with them, but I think they're in the Sun and the Nine of Cups. I feel like this person is growing personally, professionally, spiritually, and it's time for you to get up and say what you've got to say. But I feel like for you, you feel like you're going to get, this person's going to say, why are you even here? Like, why are we opening this can of worms again? I feel like you've got no justice in with the Queen of Cups. Or Taurus here, take it as it resonates. So we've got the Three of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So I want to say that there is The Three of Wands is telling me that you are waiting because you don't feel like you can do it just yet, or you still feel disconnected from this person. There you are, the Chariot. And we have Temperance. So you're waiting for balance. That's what it is. You're waiting for the moment of alchemy. You're waiting for the universe to give you a shake and say, okay, Cancer, it's time to go. It's time to charge forward. With the Chariot being here, being the fastest moving energy, I feel like you live at a distance from this person, so you must get in your car to see them. And so I feel like for some of you, you're just going to go there. If you have access to that person and you live close enough, you might just go there. But it feels like you are waiting for some sort of a sign from the universe. Yeah, there it is. You do have a lot of romantic feelings for this person. So I feel like it's this week that you are possibly moving toward the Empress, because the Empress wouldn't be chasing you. Just saying. But I feel like with this brave energy here, with the King of Swords, who is very brave and very intelligent, highly intelligent, I feel like you've got all the right words. So I'm going to say be brave, because I feel like the King is brave, and I feel like you are a wordsmith or a master of words, but I feel like you lose your voice when it comes to love, that you're not really good at bringing your feelings to the surface. But if you want any of this to work out, I feel like you do. I feel like you have to bring it to the surface, because the Empress will not accept anything less, will not accept anything less than that. So it does feel like this is the week that you are thinking about moving forward to speak with the Empress. And I'm going to say with the Sun here and the Nine of Cups, this is the week. If you're going to do that, this would be the week where you would have a good outcome. That's what it feels like here. All right. Leo, this is you. Tell me about Leo, please, this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. Sneak peek for this week, Leo, whether that is today, tomorrow, or next year, whenever you find this. This will be your reading for the next 7 days. Tell me about the sneak peek for this week for Leo. What's going on with Leo, please? We've got the Five of Wands. This week you're in a bit of indecision here. You're dragging your heels on something. Something here is not... You haven't made a decision on something, and it feels like the reason that you haven't made the decision is because you think there may be competition, and you're worried about that. Feels like you have not been able to stop thinking about whatever it is the competition is about here. Indecision. I'm not really sure if I want to move forward, but you cannot stop thinking about this. It feels like it's a pattern of thought over and over and over again. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, so it is something that you really value. You feel that if should you decide to step forward here or get rid of this indecision, that the Ace of Pentacles is what you're after. It feels like you want to step through this door here and maybe plant this pentacle here. It looks like somebody here is on the inside of some sort of a large garden. So it does feel like I want to say that the earth is fertile, and it is time for you to change your life if you want it. But you're going to have to get out of the Five of Wands. You're going to have to get out of this lack thinking, because it feels like with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands that you're beating yourself up about something. Memories, things that you're thinking about. You're stuck in your head about something. And I feel that you think about it mostly at night when you're trying to sleep, trying to put your head on the pillow. I feel like you know that this Ace of Pentacles is going to turn into the Nine of Cups. You are sort of having dreams of, and they could be vivid dreams, like they could be when you're awake. It could be very vivid, feel like you're awake, or you could be daydreaming. You could be laying there like in that space between sleep and awake, thinking about the Nine of Cups. If I were to move forward here, could I be happy? I feel like you can, because the Nine of Cups is here. Or that is just telling me that when your head hits the pillow, you can't stop thinking about how wonderful it might be should I get out of the Five of Wands and head over with this investment of love here. So for some of you, it is about feelings, about love. It feels like there is somebody here that you get along with really well. This person, I feel, is mirroring you, or you're mirroring them. I guess you're mirroring each other, really. But I want to say you need to make a decision about the Two of Cups and what it is that you want to do with the Ace of Pentacles. Do you want to be here in this Ace of Pentacles? Like, the Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life. It's abundance, right? So when you plant the Ace of Pentacles, when you walk through the gates into the garden and you plant the Ace of Pentacles, it could be money, it could be love, it could be whatever it is in your pentacle world that makes you the happiest, right? With the wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is here, and so I feel like you do have memories or nostalgia with the person that you want to speak with, or the person that we are talking about, you thinking about over and over. And tell me more about the 6 of Cups, please. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. We have the Hanged Man, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you really want to work on this. You want to work on something with somebody here. You want to put the hard work in. But I feel like somebody here has got some really tight boundaries. The person that you're thinking about, the one that you know, the one that you had nostalgia with here, or you have memories with, I feel like you feel stuck because this person has got some pretty tight boundaries and they are holding their ground. But I want to say that that's kind of playing with your head. The Hanged Man energy is you trying to see it from another perspective. How do I get around the boundaries? The 8 of Pentacles, I'm ready to put the work in on this love connection, maybe take it to the next level or get some stability anyway, some passionate stability here. Tell me about the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like this is a week that you're at least thinking over and over obsessively about what to do about this cup of love. It feels like you need to make a decision about who you want to invest with. You might want to invest with the Emperor, or maybe you are the Emperor. Take it as it resonates. When the Emperor shows up, it's about stability. It's about, it's the masculine leaning energy. So can I take care of this? Can I bring stability? Can I bring enough money? Can I bring a business? Like, it feels like you're thinking about, am I enough? I want to say that if you are the Emperor, I want to say you're enough. It looks like you're kind of top tier, whether you can see it or not. The Emperor also indicates that you're the one that's probably going to take charge here of the situation. If you are the masculine leaning energy, I feel like you are the one who is going to take charge of the situation. So your person could be a Queen of Wands, and I think that you're disconnected from this person. So the Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The Emperor is Aries. We do have Piscean energy here as well. It feels like there is some lack or discontent or disconnection between you and the Queen of Wands. It feels like you're going to have to be the one who stands up and moves forward here. We don't know if we're dealing with an Empress or not, but we're definitely dealing with a Queen. The Queen won't chase you. The Queen is off to do their own thing. Now, the Queen has their back to you. If you are the Emperor, I feel like the Queen has their back to you. Feminine or masculine, right? The Queen and the Emperor. But it feels like the Queen has her back to you. This person is very much about being in the disconnect. They don't really care if you connect with them or not. It feels like the Queen is looking straight at the 5 of Pentacles. Feeling a little bit in lack, absolutely. I feel like where this Queen is feeling in lack is that they have a lot of passion for you. And I feel like this Queen is feeling the lack of passion for you, from you. They feel like you're not taking any action. Like you're the one that's supposed to be moving forward and standing up and saying, you know, this is what I want, and taking the lead. And I feel like the Queen isn't about to take the lead, but I feel like this person is someone that you're choosing. So it does feel like the Queen is very focused on the 5 of Pentacles, feeling in lack, having her back to you. That's what it feels like here. And now it makes sense as to why you have not moved yet. So, because it feels like you two are not speaking. I feel like you're trying to work on a plan. I want to say work on a plan to get over or past these boundaries, because it does feel like this Queen of Fire is standing here on the steps with the Ace saying, back your stuff up. I've got some pretty strong boundaries in place. And I think that's why you're in the Hanged Man energy. You're like, how can I get around the boundaries? I need to work on getting around those boundaries. Tell me why you are holding back, because the 5 of Wands is like you're feeling in lack, beating yourself up. I should go forward. I haven't yet. I haven't made a decision about the 2 of Cups. And it does feel like you're in indecision. What are you going to do from here, Leo? We've got the Page of Wands. I think you're going to send a message. And it might be at night. I feel like you think about this person mostly in the evening hours. You're wondering if this person has blocked you or if there is something that you're missing. It feels like you feel like there's something that you're missing here. The Ace of Wands Interesting. So we have 2 wands. You're ready to make a decision. You're at the crossroads of your life, and it's about time for you to either go this way or that way. Same with the cups, right? Take that cup or that cup. It feels like you have a really big decision to make right now, but the 2 of Swords is telling me there is something that you're missing. You're not seeing something for what it is. That's what it feels like, and that's why you're in the 5 of Wands here. So it does feel like, yeah, that you're blocked right now. It feels like you're blocked right now. I don't think you're going to make a decision, but I do believe that you will liberate yourself from this at some point. So it feels like this week is the week that you're going to try and find a workaround for the boundaries that this queen has put up for you here. This person's got their back to you, not speaking with you, and you're feeling disconnected. I feel like you're about to choose this queen and this person doesn't know it. But I feel like your first thing is to send a message, Page of Wands, to see if they've blocked you or not, to see if they will answer you or if they truly have blocked you. And maybe this is the open door that you need in order to speak with this person and then find out, why they're not speaking, why they're not saying anything. It's time for you're going to have to be the one who pursues or steps forward on this one, I think. All right, Virgo, here we go. This is you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo, please. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo, please. Sneak peek for this week for Virgo. We've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the 3 of Cups, and hallelujah, somebody is going to tell the truth. That's what it looks like here. It's going to make your knees shake. You're going to be nervous. This seems like a week of truth. A lot of people are going to be speaking up or speaking out, and I think you're one of those people, Virgo, or someone is about to say it to you. We do have the 3 of Cups, which tells me that whatever is coming to the surface, the 7 of Swords being in the reverse, whatever is about to come to the surface, Virgo, I think you're going to be very happy with. It's going to be a time for celebration. You're going to wonder why you worried for so long. I feel like it feels like you've got your eye on someone or you've been watching them. I want to say that at night is when you maybe scroll your phone and watch them possibly. But we do have the 9 of Swords. I feel like the reason you haven't moved forward yet is because you're worried. You're worried that it won't work out. I don't know if it's you that's about to speak your truth or somebody else. Let's find out. Got the 2 of Wands. You're at the crossroads. Got the Page of Swords. It's like you feel like you don't have enough information in order to speak out. The 2 of Wands, if you'll notice, if you can see it close up here, is the 2 of Wands is looking straight up at the 7 of Swords here, looking at the moon nonetheless, but with the world in my hands, right? It's like this is the best time in your life for you to make a decision that's going to change your direction. And I feel like you are at the crossroads here, the crossroads of telling the truth, hopefully this celebration. But it feels like either you've been watching somebody at night, I was saying that earlier, like you've been watching somebody at night, or there is more information that you need before you can make the decision that you want to make. It is a big decision. And I think that the reason this decision is so big is because possibly there is some sort of an ending that has ensued between you. And that's why you're nervous. So the end of a cycle came. And I want to say the way the end of the cycle came was with silence. Somebody either didn't answer your last text or you didn't answer theirs. We just stopped speaking with each other. And the Page of Swords tells me we stopped speaking or we stopped communicating with each other and we started watching each other. And I think that's what you do at night. It feels like there is a big decision that's to be made here. You're wondering, should I pick the path that leads me to someone who is possibly Pisces, Virgo energy maybe? It is a big decision that's being made here. It feels like you need to close a chapter in order to resurrect something with someone else or with that same person. But I feel like the decision needs to be made this week probably. It feels like you're about to make a big decision, and I think it's because of this 10 swords. You don't like the fact that there's silence here, and you have been watching this person. Why do you think it will be the 3 of Cups, though? It feels like there's, first of all, we'll talk about the Seven of Swords. What is coming out? Because it feels like that it is you that's about to tell the truth. Tell me, what is this truth here? The Seven of Swords. Or maybe it's someone telling you the truth. That I want to give you reciprocity. That I understand I wasn't giving you as much as I was giving to everyone else. And I want to rectify that. I'd like to have a little bit of movement here. I'd like to move forward with you. Can we figure that out? It's time to refocus, I think. That's what sixes are about. It's encouragement. It's refocusing. Let's recalibrate the situation and find out if we can make it work. Knight of Wands. So I feel like there has been in the past a physical connection possibly with someone, or maybe someone wasn't giving you a whole lot of stability, Virgo. But it does feel like somebody here wants to give you reciprocity, or you them, take it as it resonates. And it feels like we just want to move forward here. I'm tired of watching you. I want to take action. I want to move forward with you here. Why did you all stop talking here? Somebody didn't choose you, Virgo, or maybe you didn't choose somebody else. It feels like somebody had a lot of love options. A lot of options to date other people, and maybe they didn't choose you. Tell me about the Judgment card, please. Yeah, they didn't choose you, so you walked away in sadness here. I feel like you are sort of going back and forth with this Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You're making a decision in your Pentacle world because of some sort of regret that you have, some sort of sadness about walking away. And I think you want to go back and find out if this person is willing to speak with you about this, about why they didn't pick you, or about why you didn't pick them at the time. I feel like you've been watching this person. Yeah, I feel like your feelings have been growing for them. I feel like you want to take it to the next level, or you've been watching them possibly be kind and considerate and compassionate to other people that are in their home, in your home. Maybe it's a group of people, but we do have the Four of Wands here. It does feel like you feel still very emotionally connected to someone here, that you still have this cup of love, and you're standing here with it as you watch them, as you're watching them online or in the neighborhood or whatever it is, not a creepy way. But it feels like somebody here either didn't choose you or you didn't choose them. And I think that you want to close this chapter. It's time for you to have some sort of celebration or milestone or an achievement in closing the door on whatever happened back there, so we can speak about it again. I feel like you're going to communicate with someone, you just don't know when. It's like you want to do it, but the moon here is telling me that things are not as they seem, that maybe this person lives a distance from you and you're wondering, are they ready to give you clarity? The Hermit is here too, which tells me that maybe you've been in quiet mode, that you haven't been speaking with this person, that you've just been watching them. But it feels like this is the week that you might contact them with the Judgment card here and say, look, you walked away from me, or I walked away from you, and I get it, but can we talk about it? Because the Page of Swords is here, and that's the one who's like, I'm ready to keep my mouth shut and listen to you. Whoever's saying that, you or them, take it as it resonates. But I feel like you feel that if you should tell the truth, or they do, that it would be celebratory. We do have the Three of Cups here. All right. Let's take a look at Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra. This sneak peek for this week, please, for Libra. Tell me what's going on with energy for Libra, please. Libra. Tell me about Libra. We have the Emperor, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Hermit. Somebody's about to take charge of the situation here. Somebody's about to bring stability. Someone is thinking about bringing stability to some sort of situation here. I think that the Emperor is about to speak up. So I don't know if you're the Emperor. The Emperor is someone else in your life. Take it as it resonates. But it has been taking a very long time to get to this point. It feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, look, this person's not even on the horse, right? They're on foot. It's been taking a long time, possibly a whole year. But it does feel like with the King of Swords here that somebody has something to say, wants to speak of truth and honesty. We need to get some of the facts straight here about what went on back there. The King of Swords is also someone who is very prepared to pull the sword and cut somebody out if they need to. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got Aries energy here. We've got Virgo energy with the Hermit. And it feels like you've gained a lot of wisdom. And I feel like that's why you're sitting on the throne, or maybe somebody else is. Take it as it resonates. But it does feel to me like you have, Libra, brought yourself to a place of sturdy, solid, grounded, ready to show your feelings, ready to speak about things. I'm not scared anymore. The Emperor is not scared to do that. It feels like you've gained a lot of wisdom while you were in hermit mode, going over the details of you. Maybe you've been working on you, and that's why you're showing up as the Emperor here. The Emperor is feminine or masculine, right? Masculine leaning energy, but also has feminine leaning energy, has feminine energy along with the masculine leaning energy. Same with the King of Swords, right? These are all feminine or masculine energies here. We do have the Hierophant, we have the Fool, and we have the Seven of Cups. So it feels like a confusing time right now, I want to say. That it feels like the reason that you're showing up as the Emperor is because you've learned a lesson. That's why the Hierophant's here. You've got wisdom, and you're thinking about things. It feels like you are quite intelligent. You're using your head. You're deciding what you're going to do, but you're doing it in sort of a logical and clear, concise kind of way. I want to say that you are either you have learned about the higher self, or you are learning about the higher self. When the Hierophant shows up, it tells me that there is a lesson learned here. But it also could be about some type of commitment. So somebody here could be wanting to speak with someone else about the next level or the next commitment. We do have the Fool, and that's what tells me that this could be the next commitment for you. But it feels like right now the Emperor is kind of confused. Like the Seven of Cups is here. I'm not really sure if this is where I want to plant my pentacle. I'm not really sure if this is exactly what I want to do. It feels like there are some burdens as it pertains to the Ace of Cups. So I want to say that maybe you two aren't speaking, or you're not speaking to the person that you intend to move toward here. Could be the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've got the Empress in the reverse though. So I'm going to say that the Empress is not ready for you. The Empress is kind of gone within, is figuring themselves out, is very focused on them. And I feel like you want to drop the burdens from the Ace of Cups. It feels like the Ace of Cups has become burdensome. It's like you've been thinking about it a lot. You've been carrying this heavy weight of the Ace of Cups. It's like, I know I need to offer it to this person. Look, this could be someone you're already in a relationship with, and you want to ask them to marry you, and it's really weighing heavy on you. You're not really sure if you want to do it. So you haven't said anything yet to the Queen of Cups, right? You haven't said anything yet. You don't know how this person's going to receive you, whether they're going to turn their back on you or what is going to go on here. Tell me about the Emperor, please. I want to say that you have your light, and the light of the Hermit is hanging over the head of the Fool. So it's like you're having a hard time seeing whether or not you should take this leap of faith, whether it's safe to do so. Because the Hermit's in the dark, right? The Hermit's by themselves, in the dark, with their lamp, with their light. And I feel like you want to take a leap of faith, but you're worried that maybe you're not seeing everything because you're in the dark here. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it does feel like we're looking at the bottom of the deck, and then the Page of Wands in the reverse shows up. So it feels like you do want to speak with this person, and you're kind of looking at the Page of Wands in the reverse. Nobody's putting energy in. Nobody is stepping forward. You're not stepping forward. They're not stepping forward. You are emotionally distant from each other with the Eight of Cups here. And the Nine of Wands tells me that someone here is behind the firewall, or just can't bear to take on one more wand. But look, I feel like you're feeling burdened with the Ace of Cups anyway, right? And so I feel like with the Nine of Wands showing up here, and we saw the Ten of Wands showing up in in the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups, it feels like you need to drop some burdens before you realize that the Ace of Cups is really what you want. You're disconnected. You're not speaking with them. They're not speaking with you. I feel like you're in hermit mode here, trying to figure out what you want to do here. It feels like you want to take the leap of faith, but it's an emotionally confusing time, and you're not sure if you really want to commit to this person or not. We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So I feel that you think you will be received really well if you tell this person that you're willing to move forward and take a leap of faith with them. The King of Pentacles is, you know, we can take this leap of faith because I am solid, I'm sturdy, and I'm grounded, I am dependable, and I will be, you know, I will bring my part of the money with me. I will bring my stability with me. It feels like what you want to do is you want to celebrate, right? The Three of Cups is here with the Knight of Swords. And so it feels like you want to take this person out and speak with them. And I feel like you're going to be very clear with this person. I feel like it's almost like an impulsive thing. Like it feels like you've been thinking about it for a while, but when it does happen, I feel it's like that. It feels like you're like, okay, today's the day. Or you're on the way home, driving home, thinking about this person, and you're like, that's it. I'm just going to make a U-turn, and I'm going to go and I'm going to ask them if they'll come out with me. Maybe it happens via text. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like your confusion as to whether you want to commit to this person or not. Because there's someone you've known for a long time. And we've got the Ten of Cups here. It feels like they make you really happy. But you've been waiting. You're not sure if you want to commit to them. They might rock your balance, right? We do have this, there we go, as we say it justice shows up. So I feel like you do want victory here, but I think that you want to be the one that makes the decision. You want to be the one who decides this whole thing and then moves forward. And that's what the Emperor would do, right? The Emperor is very strategic and planned, and I'm not just going to go in on the drop of a dime. I'm not just going to jump on my horse and go. But it feels like you're almost there. You're almost there making a decision, I want to say, with the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands, of course, is victory after the fight, and I feel like you will get some sort of balance here. I want to say that the truth is coming out, and if you decide to embark on this Two of Wands here, if you decide to take the path that you're going to take to the person you're going to take it to, I feel like it works out for you as long as you're ready to be honest about commitment, because it makes me feel like this person is already in the Ten of Cups and wants you to commit to them. Otherwise, don't bother. That's what it feels like. All right, Libra. They want a commitment or they don't want you at all. All right. Scorpio, this is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week for Scorpio. Tell me what's going on for Scorpio, please. Sneak peek for this week for Scorpio. We have the Page of Swords. Who you watching, hey? Maybe you're watching. Maybe you're a student of something. You're learning things here. Tell me more. We do have the World card. And we have the Lovers. Very interesting. Scorpio, it does feel like you are watching somebody here. Somebody who you feel very, very connected to. Someone who I think you're about to choose. I want to say, Scorpio, that there is something that you have ended. And I don't know if it's recent or old or whatever it is, but it feels like there is a chapter here that you've ended. For some of you, what you want to end is you want to end the silence. I feel like you're going to stop watching, you're going to stop stalking and start talking. That's what I feel. For others of you, it feels like there is something major here that you close the door on, whether that's a relationship or a house. Maybe you moved across the world. But it feels like you made some sort of a decision to close a door here. And to you, it was a milestone. To you, you were stepping out of some sort of chapter that was hard to get through. I mean, it's card number 21, right? It feels like it's been a very long, arduous cycle of moving very slowly toward a goal. And I feel like the goal is to close the door on whatever it is that was back there that you no longer need. For some of you, I feel like the World card is here telling me that the major achievement or the milestone is to stop watching and to maybe move forward toward this Lovers here. It feels like this is that you have a choice between two possibly, or you are about to make a decision or a choice. Tell me more about this for Scorpio, please. We've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Moon, and we've got the Eight of Cups. So you don't know what this situation's going to bring. You feel like things are not as they seem. You think that this person just, it feels like you're scared or have a worry. It feels more like, you know what, the Nine of Wands, I feel like you don't want to be in this wounded warrior energy anymore. It feels like what you want to do is you want to drop your burdens. And the Nine is at the place where you can do that. You just got to wait for the Ace to come around, and then it's time, right? It's time for you to drop the burdens, but you can drop them at this place. It feels like you've been at this place for a long time in your life. And I'm just saying that because we have a lot of ivy growing up this Ace of Wands here, but you can see that it's actually attached itself to his foot, and ivy, you know, grows everywhere, and it's very resilient, I want to say. And I feel like you are resilient. I feel like you have been hurt a lot, but I feel your resiliency is bringing you to this place where I want to tell you to not give up. That although it looks bleak and it looks like maybe somebody didn't want to settle for something here, I think that you're kind of looking over the Eight Cups and wondering if it's worth going into the dark to find this person. Like, if that's what it feels like. It feels a little bit scary to me that that you're taking some sort of a chance here that somebody might walk away from you. We've got energy that is Pisces and Cancer with the Moon energy. We do have Gemini as well. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Tell me what you closed the door on. You've had some sort of transformation. You ended a chapter because it was time. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Hermit. I feel after thinking about it extensively that you've gained some wisdom over the situation. It feels like in the past you weren't the person who wanted to settle down. It feels like you weren't interested in settling down. The Knight of Wands is here. Maybe you were going in and out of people's lives, or maybe you were dating a lot. And it feels like with the wisdom you have now, I feel like you decided to end that you're no longer in this energy of not wanting to settle down. And I feel like that is what is transformed here, and that's what you've closed the door on. I feel like you are looking to drop the burdens of that right now, and that's why the Nine of Wands is hanging out here. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Yeah, it looks like you will be making communication here. It feels like somebody's going to shoot their shot with the Lover. Could be someone who you've been looking at for a while. You're about to say something. You're about to liberate yourself. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Swords is the one who's going to stand up and now speak for themselves. And they really don't care how you receive it. It's not their job to care about how you receive it. But the Queen of Swords is not like the King in that the Queen is going to be very assertive and not aggressive, right? And the Queen is never saying things that would intentionally hurt your feelings. But the Queen is going to say it nonetheless and be very honest. So I feel like you're shooting your shot with somebody here. And it feels like with the Two Swords that you've been sort of blocked in this energy for a while, but now you're about to stand up and be counted here. She is standing up. Some of the depictions show her sitting down, but I feel like you're standing on your 2 feet now and you're ready to say something, possibly to someone who is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. A Gemini here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We do have the King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you're about to speak out your feelings, but I think that you get caught up in your feelings, I want to say, because you're not used to bringing those feelings to the surface. So I want to say that the King of Cups is you, right? First of all, Scorpio. But the King of Cups being in the reverse tells me that you would rather speak in certain terms that are head over heart, but that you might get your heart caught in it. I'm just going to say, be prepared to be overly emotional because the moon is here. And I feel like whatever is hiding in the moon energy is about to come to the surface. And so I feel like that's the reason that maybe you're holding back just a little bit with the Nine of Wands, feeling like you shouldn't because maybe you're feeling very emotional about the situation. It feels like there's something here that is not as it seems. What is it, please, with the moon energy? I feel like this person wants to speak with you as well. And I feel like I think they're waiting to hear from you, I want to say. We've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they want to speak to you as well, but they're not able to. It feels like they feel like their hands are tied for some reason. That's maybe a reason that you know. Why are their hands tied? Because somebody here wants to either race in and speak with you, or they want you to race in and speak with them. They want it to happen quickly. They've been worrying about the situation with the 9 Wands, and we do have the Knight of Cups. So it feels like somebody feels like their hands are tied, that they can't come toward you, that they have to wait for you to come toward them. Maybe this World card is telling me that there was a relationship that ended back here. Maybe they don't know if you're single. I think the reason that you're waiting with the 9 of Wands is because you don't want to be hurt again. And we have the 8 of Cups here saying, what if this person just cuts me out, right? The full moon is here. And that's where we release things. Maybe this person's just going to release me and walk away. And I think the reason you're feeling that way is because of the 5 of Pentacles, because you haven't spoken with this person in a while. I feel like you've learned many lessons since you have been away from this person. And one of the lessons that you've learned is to not be impulsive. I think that back here you were impulsive, but up here you can see the Strength card is with the wisdom of the Hierophant, holding back. I'm not going to charge in there with this fire energy. So I feel like what you're trying to do is get your emotions in check so you can be very honest with this person about what you want to say to them. I feel like what's going to make you emotional is what you've been hiding in the moon energy. That maybe you want to say or tell them what is in the moon energy, which I feel is, I want to come get you. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the Lovers. We've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the Ace of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. So yes, it feels like it would be a releasing of burdens for you to speak to this person very honestly and getting a lot of clarity about the energy that is psychic within you. I feel like you have a psychic energy. You know that this person has feelings for you here with the Knight of Cups. You have the same feelings for them. It feels like you want to speak with them, and it would be an unburdening for you to speak with them. But in that unburdening, I feel like you'll be sort of overly emotional. I'm just going to say that might be the deterrent this week for you actually speaking with them, because you're not sure if you're ready emotionally to deal with this. It feels like with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune here, look, it's going to work out in your favor. But I think that what's deterring you is you don't want to be overly emotional or not in check with your emotions. It's going to work out for you if you decide to make this communication and ask this person out. It's going to be a time of celebration. We're moving forward, but look, things got to change first, and they have to change under the spotlight. And I think the spotlight is what scares you, because you don't want someone to see you as being unstable in your emotional energy or being overly emotional. All right. Sagittarius, here we go. This is for you. Oh, gosh, things are falling over. What's going on? Things just fell in half, Sag. What's going on? Here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week. Whether you find this today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the next 7 days, Sag. Let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know for the sneak peek for this week? We do have the 6 of Wands. Somebody's about to step over the finish line here. Somebody's about to get their victory after the fight, after a hard time, after maybe possible some trauma in the past. I feel like you're about to get some sort of a victory this week. All right. We've got the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Cups. You go from sadness, regret, feeling bad, kind of looking at all the things that you've lost. It feels like you're very focused on whatever you've lost. I feel like you're about to get some victory that you don't see coming, because you're so focused on whatever it is that you don't have. Instead of looking at what you do have, I feel like you're very focused on what you don't have. We have the Strength card. It tells me that somebody here is holding back or trying to find the courage to step over the finish line. And I think that you feel, Sag, that you need to step over the finish line alone, because there is a blockage here. We do have the Magician and we do have the World card. Look at those cards. Look at this major arcana happening here. So there are about some changes that are about to happen for you, I think. I feel like you've been manifesting this victory. And I feel like for some of you, this week is the week of this victory. It feels like you're going to get a chance to close the door on some sort of silence or something that you didn't see, or, you know, this person's eyes are covered. And when their eyes are covered, it's because we didn't see something as it actually was. But also when the eyes are covered, all of the other senses are on high. So maybe you're ready to listen. Maybe you're ready to feel the vibrations of, there's water behind her, of whatever the emotions are. Maybe you are with this Two of Swords here. It feels like you failed to see the situation for what it is. And I think what it is that you are going to get victory in whatever it is that you're manifesting here. It could be with a Leo, it could be with an Aries, possibly. Could be with Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. I feel like there is some sort of something that's coming full circle. There is some type of milestone, or maybe this person lives across the world. Take it as it is, as it resonates for you. But with the World card here, it does feel like that there is some sort of a chapter you want to close. And I think that the chapter, or what you want to close the door on or bring a complete ending to, so something else can happen. So, you know, something ends, something must begin. It's the law of the universe, right? So we do have the Two of Swords, and I feel like maybe you've blocked somebody. And so I want to say that maybe someone unblocks you or you unblock them. Take it as it resonates here. But it is coming full circle. I want to say whatever happened back there, for some of you, it could be years ago. It feels like whatever happened back there is about to come full circle. Whatever you're manifesting is about to arrive. And I wouldn't be so confident in saying that if Temperance wasn't looking us in the face. I feel like it's a moment of alchemy for this magician to actually materialize in the 3D whatever it is that they've been manifesting. And I feel like you are the manifester, that you have this energy of holding all of the aces and you're ready to take a step forward, but there's a hesitation. The strength is, I don't want to go running in there and scare this person. I feel like you're waiting for someone to come to you. You're right here, right, Sag? You're right there. I feel like you are trying to balance your energies. You're waiting for the moment of alchemy, and I feel like it's coming. I want to say, it does feel like it's coming here with this Six of Wands here with this victory. Tell me what this victory is here, please, for Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sag. We do have the King of Swords. Look, you've manifested someone here to speak the truth. So I feel like you are waiting on the truth. So you could be waiting on someone who is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy with the King of Swords. And so it can be a little bit harsh. I just want you to take note of all the planets that are currently in Aquarius, right? And although I'm no astrologer, I think that Mars and Pluto are both in Aquarius right now. So it does feel like you are beckoning somebody to be very, very clear with you, to be very honest with you here. And it does feel like you are manifesting them. It seems to me that this would be the victory. If we can just get to the facts, please. Can we just put all the bullshit aside and get to the facts? No more of this blocking stuff. No more of this being sad and regretful. I feel like somebody just wants the facts finally. Can we just get to it? We do have the Ace of Wands, and that tells me that whoever is going to be the person who you are manifesting, who's going to step forward toward you, is somebody who not only is very passionate about you, but is very excited to see you. I want to say that you have some pretty good boundaries in place, because we do have the 6 and the Ace of Wands, which is 7. So I feel like you've had boundaries in place with this person, that they are going to have to get around your boundaries in order to be able to speak with you. But I want to say that I think that the King of Swords is excited to see you, or excited to speak with you, excited to tell you their truth. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. We've got Aries here as well. Take it as it resonates. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands, please. Somebody wants to open a new path of passion here. And we do have Justice. The truth is going to come out. The truth will set you free, my friend, whether it's good truth or a truth you didn't want to hear, but I think this is all good. That's what it looks to me like. It feels as though you are now... I feel like this king is coming in to speak with you in very no uncertain clarity, concise, factual sort of energy, head over heart. We're not going to be doing the whole feelings thing here. And I feel like you're ready to receive this person. You're ready to clear the karma that's been built up through this situation. And I feel like you're holding back because you want this person to come to you. That's the Strength card. And that truly is strength, knowing that you could probably pick up the phone and text them or call them, or you know where they live, but you're not doing it because this person has a karmic balance here. They must have a karmic balance. And what I want to say about that is that when we go racing in on someone else's life, giving them advice, telling them what to do, and pulling them out of their peril, they learn nothing. I want to say that it is the karma of this King of Swords. No matter what sign they are, they could be an air sign, they don't have to be. It is the karma of the person who's coming in to speak with you that they actually come to you. Because I think people have been letting the King of Swords off the hook for a long time. You know, the King of Swords is a force to be reckoned with, right? This person is someone who is a little bit intimidating, takes up space in the room, right? And so people probably go to them and pander to the king. You're not pandering to the king. You're not at all. You're like, you need to clean up your karma. And part of that is you need to come to me. I'm not coming to you. Tell me about the strength, please. And the thing is, you can. You're strong enough to do it, but I don't think you're going to do it. I think you're like, you know what? If this person never comes around, I'm good. And if they come around, absolutely, I will give you the truth as I know it. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. What? We have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, we got the Magician here and the Strength card. It's crazy. It feels like there's going to be a major change coming to you this week, a major change, somebody who you didn't expect to show up because they're such a hardhead, someone who just will not apologize, will not show up and say, look, maybe I was wrong. I feel like that is what the big change is here, and things are about to move forward for you in the best possible way. But I always say with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to be great changes, but first it's going to piss you off because of the changes, right? We do have the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I really do feel that this person is coming in to give you reciprocity. I feel like in the past you gave and gave and gave, and they took. And I feel like you're done. I think that you maybe turned your back on them or stopped speaking with them because of the Two of Swords that's here. Stopped speaking with them, stopped answering their texts, or maybe you literally blocked them. I feel like this person is coming with a bit of a gift in hand. And it might be a trinket. It might be something small. And the something small could be, can I buy you a coffee? But it also could be a trinket of some sort. And so it feels like somebody is now ready to put work in. Somebody is no longer being lazy. We've got 7 Pentacles here. Somebody is no longer waiting. It feels like they are now, after a long period of wait, coming in and asking you if we can materialize something in the 3D here. I know it's small, but can you come meet me out for coffee? Can I come over and see you? It feels like somebody here wants to see you face to face. So I feel like you manifested all of this, my psychic friend. I think you've manifested it all. And I feel like things are about to come full circle. Tell me about that. There you are, my dear Empress. We've got the Queen of Wands and we got the Five of Wands. I love this energy because the Empress is like, yep, I could do it. I could race forward. I could do what I want. I usually do what I want. I'm independent. I get my thing. I get my bag. I do whatever I want. And somebody who's probably entrepreneurial spirit, but you're like, nope, I'm not. Nope. I feel like I'm not running into a situation where there might be competition, or it feels like you're holding yourself back, not because of this person, like necessarily this person that you're waiting for them, because this is part of it. They are going to be able to clear karma as they come forward to you, because that's part of their karma, having to come to you and say sorry. I feel like what you are doing here is you're like, I could come forward to you, but I'm not. Why? Because I'm the Empress and I don't chase. That's why. So it feels like you have, my friend, manifested. You are the master manifester. The Empress is. You have manifested passion. You've manifested this person to come and see you. And I feel like they are bringing a cup. Look, I feel like it's 2 people who haven't spoken to each other in a while because of this block situation. I feel like we're going to end the block situation here. Yep, somebody is going forward. Like, it feels like somebody's like weighing the past and the future. Somebody's trying to stay present in the present moment here. And we do have Piscean energy here. Their intuition is telling them, regardless of whether you get hurt, I know you're the wounded warrior, but your gut is telling you to do it. So it feels like somebody is coming in here. And I do believe whoever the king is here. We do have Libra energy. We have Gemini and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. We have Aries. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We have Libra and Taurus energy here. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah, Leo energy is there. Yeah, something big is going down this week. For those of you who are on that timeline, it feels huge. It feels huge. I hope it's you. All right, here we go. Tell me about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn, please. The sneak peek for this week. Capricorn, whether it comes today, tomorrow, or whether you find this a year from now, it's always going to be for the next 7 days. Tell me about this energy, please, for Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. We've got you with some high boundaries. You got the fence up high here. You've got some, you're standing your ground on something here. Your boundaries are tight this week. Why is that? It's in order to keep your balance, and I'm all for it. I'm that person too. Not just you, Capricorn, and I don't have any Capricorn, but I feel like in order to keep your balance, you're keeping your boundaries high, which means it takes a whole wristband to get into your life. It feels like you are not letting anyone pass the door. You're not letting anyone in. It's like you've got this Zen den going on. You've built the sanctuary and now you're protecting it. You're protecting it with your boundaries. And what you're protecting here is justice. You're protecting your balance, truth, honesty. I feel like you are protecting yourself from whatever may come to disturb you here. And that's why people are watching. So I want to say that you might be someone who made yourself available to everyone all the time. And Capricorn does, right? Capricorn, you are the one who is manifesting yourself to be the Empress. And so I feel like you are doting and kind and giving and overgiving and doting on this one and giving this one, that one. And you like to buy gifts. But I feel like you're like Capricorn is nowhere to be found. I want to say right now that you've got some pretty high boundaries, and it's for reasons of your balance. And I feel like a lot of people may be watching you because you're not talking to them. You're not letting them in on the inside here. So they have no choice but to kind of dig up something on you, to try and watch you maybe online or ask other people about you. Somebody's trying to find some information about you here. We have the Page of Cups. You're going to be getting a message here. And I think it might come at night for some of you. It might come at night, or it might come while you are in the midst of meditation. Now, maybe you just do that willy-nilly. Maybe you meditate willy-nilly. Some people do it on a schedule. I have a schedule during the day. But it feels like when you are resting, maybe it's at night, maybe you are mending the mind. I want to say maybe you are manifesting, or that you are meditating. It feels like somebody here is going to try and connect with you during that time. It feels like there is a messenger here. The Page of Cups is here. So it almost feels like you're going to get some sort of a sweet and kind message. It's going to surprise you. And I feel as though the person that could be connecting with you might be someone who is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Libra. Take it as it resonates here. It does feel like somebody is about to send you a message, and it might be about feelings. Tell me about this message, please. Why is, what sort of message is Capricorn expecting? Oh boy. I was looking at these 5 swords here. I should have called it 4 and 1 is 5. 5 of Swords came up here with the King of Pentacles and the Sun in the reverse. I feel like this is a repeat offender. I'm just going to say. This feels like a repeat offender here, Capricorn. It feels like the person who is communicating with you is someone that you have already had some sort of a disagreement or a battle with, or maybe we had fundamental differences. We couldn't come to an agreement on something, and it feels like it was this that you couldn't come to an agreement on. I said it feels like a repeat offender because it feels like somebody here has not grown, the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with someone who is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. It feels like there is somebody here who I feel is still the same as when you saw them last time, because under the sun, everything's warm, right? It's like laying on the beach, right? Everything's warm. The sun is in the sky, and you know, you're baking under the sun, and it's a beautiful day, but you're not growing there. You're just laying on the beach, right? You're not really learning anything, right? But I feel like this person hasn't really grown. I want to say that they bring warm tidings, which is the Page of Cups. And I feel like this is somebody who I don't know. I kind of feel like, Capricorn, that under the surface of this earth sign here, that they are ready to just say something out of line. It feels like a repeat offender. It feels like the reason that we couldn't get along before is because this earth sign, which I don't think is you, I feel like it's somebody completely different and a masculine energy, it feels like. This feels like you. You feel like the Queen of Cups to me. I feel like this energy belongs to somebody else, and somebody who is used to, like, I don't know. I'm seeing the Five of Swords peeking out under the King here, and it almost feels like a, what do you call that? Is that when you get shivved? Is that what they call it? In the jail? Shanked. That's what it is. It feels like somebody who is coming in who really hasn't changed, but they're coming in financially stable. Somebody is like, look, I'm doing good, I'm solid, I'm grounded, I'm dependable now, but it feels like they really haven't changed because there's been no growth. And although they're in a place where there is sunshine, it feels like there's been no growth, but I feel like they're coming in all sweet and kind to you, but at any moment they could shank you. Like, it feels like that's sort of the energy that I'm getting here, that they could say something that really hurts you, like cuts you to the core. I feel like you two couldn't decide on this. Like, it feels like you couldn't decide on if you were in love or if I want to give you my cup or accept your cup, or it feels like that's what it was, and it caused burdens. It caused a lot of burdens. And I think you've worked on yourself a lot since you saw this person last. I feel like you've changed a lot as per the rest of your readings that have been coming in. So I feel like you've changed a lot, but I don't think like this person has changed a lot. So I'm going to tell you that this person is showing up looking good with a lot of money. They want to buy you things, take you out, take you on a trip, or whatever it is. They're going to throw money around. It's Daddy Warbucks here. Somebody is coming in to throw money around here, but underneath they are ready to shank you. I'm just going to say, if you don't agree or you don't comply or you don't accept their sweet communication, it feels like they could cut you at any moment. Tell me about the Knight, sorry, not the Knight, but the Page of Swords. Somebody's been watching you here. They've been watching you heal from a distance, and now they want to speak with you. They're going to try and come in without the fire. And that's why you're seeing them as the King of Pentacles, because they know that with the Knight of Wands, they know that the fire doesn't impress you anymore. And I'm only saying that because I think it's someone that you already know. And the Virgo energy here is like this person has learned that fire burns out. They've learned that if they don't put enough energy or enough time or enough thought or enough wisdom into whatever it is that they're going to say to you, that you're probably going to turn them away. I think you've been healing from this person. They feel like they are something different on the surface than they are underneath. Tell me about the Queen of Cups here, please. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. Look, don't trust them. Don't trust their words. Don't trust. I feel like they're coming in to manipulate you with their intelligence, with their words, and with their money. That's what it feels like to me. We have the Seven of Swords here. It feels like you're going to go back and forth. Should I let them in? Should I not let them in? And it's completely up to you as to whether you want to. I feel like you've healed sufficiently in your feelings that maybe before they would have made you overly emotional, but now you're not about it. I'm going to say you've got your high boundaries here. You've got your pretty tight boundaries. But I think you're still behind the boundaries going back and forth about whether or not this is it too tumultuous to try again, right? We've got somebody who's standing on a rock that's probably quite slippery. You can see the water in the background, the ships being thrown about. So it feels like your life is really busy, I want to say. But it feels like, I don't know if you should trust them. They're into saying things that confuse you. It feels like they're here to confuse you with their words, with their honesty, with their truth. They're going to come at you with like this, right? I'm ready to talk about it, head over heart. And I'm coming here with my bags of money in my pocket. But I don't know. It feels like they're coming at you because they feel like you're going to take them back. And whether you do or not is totally, I don't have a horse in this game, right? I don't have a horse in this race. You take them back if you want to. But the King of Swords showing up with the sharp words, but I wouldn't say this about them except that we do have the Seven of Swords here. And back here I said this person hasn't changed and this person could shank you at any minute. And I don't mean literally, right? Like I don't mean literally. They're not going to hurt you. But I feel like they're going to, stick it to you about something that happened in the past. That's what it feels like here. So you could be dealing with someone who is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo possibly. We do have Leo energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra energy. Tell me what the outcome is here. I think it's a lesson learned that you're going to pull back or you're going to wait. And I feel like you don't need this person's stability. You got your own. It's been a long while since you spoke with this person. And I feel like you have your own 10 Pentacles. And I feel like you don't need the stability from this person anymore. I feel like you've learned a lesson here. It took you a long time. It took you a long time to learn it. But I feel like you did. And that's why the Hierophant is here. So there is a Tower. This person's coming in here, my friend, because they want to get back together. That's what it is. It feels like they're coming in with the energy of the Fool. They're coming in here with the energy of the Fool here. Because they want to begin again with the Four of Wands, but they're wondering, are you going to send them packing? And I feel like that is the decision that you got to make this week, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, here we are. Tell me about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's talk about Aquarius, please. This is your sneak peek for this week, Aquarius. Tell me what's going on with Aquarius this week, please. We've got the Seven of Cups. You have a decision to make this week, and it's going to be very emotionally overwhelming for you to make that decision. I feel like you have a lot of options or opportunities here that are of the heart space, and you're going to have to make a decision this week. We do have the Ten of Wands, and it's weighing heavy on you. It's weighing really heavy on you. You need to drop some burdens, and that's the only reason why you'll make this decision, even though it's feeling like it's an overwhelming decision for you to make. You would rather be in the Seven of Cups than in the Ten of Wands. You don't want to have any of this heavy stuff that you've been carrying around. I feel like it's time for you to make some sort of a decision this week about something. We do have the Three of Wands, and so you've been waiting to make this decision. I don't think you want to do it in haste, but I'm going to say that you're going to have to do it sooner or later because we do have 3 wands here, but we have 1 that is about to burn out, which is going to leave you with 2, which means you're going to have to make the decision. You're going to have to make whatever decision's best for you. I feel like you're waiting for the wave so you can ride the wave out. It feels like you're waiting for, this wave of emotion to go away because it feels like you're really emotionally confused about something here and you're about to make some sort of a decision. And I think it's going to be this week for some of you. But I think you would rather live in the 7 of Cups than in the 10 of Wands. We do have the Empress. That could be you or someone else. Take it as it resonates here. We do have the Devil energy here. So I feel like it's a really hard decision. Tell me more. What's going on here? We do have the Queen of Swords. So it does feel like the reason that this is such a hard decision for you to make is because you're wondering whether or not you should end this outright and just say, look, don't bother, or whether you should try again. The thing is this, is we've got the 7 of Cups touching the Devil. And it feels to me like it's some sort of an attachment that you have. That if it is a person we're talking about, that this person kind of plays you like a puppet or a fiddle. This person knows what to say, all the right things to say. They're very good looking. It's hard to say no to them. They make you emotionally confused. It feels like if you are the Empress here, it feels like you are emotionally confused and you're feeling the burden of this. You're feeling of the burden of having to make a decision. But I feel like you are going to meet the Devil with the Queen of Swords energy. That you're putting away, you're tucking away your heart. You can see that her heart is in this little jail in the bottom here. And I think that you're just waiting confidently for this person to arrive. I think you know that they're arriving because this Empress is quite psychic, right? Someone who is always in co-creation with the universe, who is always in meditation or praying to their source. Someone who is very in tune with themselves. It does feel like that you are going to meet this person with the Queen of Swords energy because you want to stay out of your emotions, because you are feeling emotionally vulnerable here. That's what it feels like. You're feeling emotionally vulnerable, and you do know that when this person does arrive, because it could be a Capricorn that's arriving, but this person, it could be any sign, but I feel like the devil is showing up as them because they are someone who's manipulative, that they manipulate your feelings, that they play on your feelings, that they have for years, and they know that maybe you adore them or that they are your kryptonite, that they are a weakness, that they are somebody who, when they finally get back into your life, I do believe that you're going to get much of the same for them, because the devil is a one-trick pony. And that's the truth, Aquarius. The devil is a one-trick pony. And that person is always into manipulation. They're always into trying to get what they want without having to give anything. It's like this person could also have some sort of an addiction. Maybe they went away and said, look, I'm going to get rid of this addiction. When they came back, I don't think that they've changed. I don't think that they have it all. So I feel like you know that you have to protect yourself as the Queen of Swords, right? The Empress is all of the queens, right? When the Empress is here, all the queens are here. I feel like you choose to meet this person as the Queen of Swords because you're not going to let them see that you're feeling emotionally discombobulated about the whole situation when they do arrive. I feel like this whole thing has been very burdensome for you. That it's kind of something that you've been dragging around for a while. And although you miss them, you know that they're not good for you, but you do have an attachment to them. It's like you have a connection, or it feels like a trap almost. It feels like you have this, Superman, right? The kryptonite, when Superman was around, kryptonite was the only thing that could defeat him. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the devil here, whoever they are, no matter what their sign is somebody who can easily defeat you. And I feel like this person is arriving here. We've got the Two of Swords, we've got the Six of Cups, and we have the King of Swords. So listen, I feel like this person is showing up because you blocked them. So they might be showing up to your door. I'm just saying, if they are in the vicinity and they live near you and they can get to you by car or plane or bus or whatever, they might show up. They might just show up to speak with you because they know their power of standing in front of you. The power of standing in front of you is like, you get to look at me and feel me, and then I get to look in your eyes and feel your energy and try and manipulate you in the energies that I want to manipulate in. When you are blocking them, right, online, if they live a distance, when you block them, you don't get their energy. They don't get your energy. I feel like this has been going on forever. I want to say with the Six of Cups here, you have nostalgia with them. You two have memories together. And I want to say that you're the one that probably blocked them. We do have Aquarius energy here, right? The King of Swords is here. And so whether you're feminine or masculine, right? You could be masculine leaning, but the King also has feminine energy. And I feel like it's time for you to wield the sword. We've got the King and the Queen here. I feel like this person is somebody who speaks to you in terms that you understand, but I feel like this person doesn't realize that maybe they were speaking to you as the King of Wands. Like, this person is highly intelligent. This could be you, right? Because but understand, we're in a general reading, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So take your pick, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, but I feel like this person with the devil energy here is somebody who has really good words. They're highly intelligent. They're someone who thinks they can skirt around your boundary or your block. I feel like they are coming to visit you, or you might get a message from them. Take it as it resonates. This person has broken your heart before. Tell me what the Empress is going to do. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you, with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, what you're trying to do is slow things down. You want to slow things down, look over some of the details. We're trying to get some balance. I feel like you're trying to get some balance in the mind. You need to figure out what you're going to say to this person when they do show up, because I feel like intuitively you know that they're arriving because the Three of Wands is here. So I feel like you still do have love for this person. But I feel as though with the Six of Pentacles that they breadcrumb you. I feel like you give them everything, and then they give more to everyone else than they're giving to you. And this is the cycle that you're caught in with them, I feel. What is this person coming to say to you? I love you. And although I know that maybe this isn't the right moment, I just want to start out with friendship. Look, they're trying to get their foot in the door. And I'm not telling you that you shouldn't. I mean, you know more about this person than I do. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't, but I feel like this person with the Temperance in the reverse is telling me this person probably has some sort of an addiction. It could be an addiction to you and your energy, right? You are the Empress after all. But it feels like with Temperance in the reverse that this is not the time, that this person is coming at you at the wrong time. They've not healed themselves. They're being very manipulative with their words. This is someone that they know you find them irresistible. I'm going to say Temperance in the reverse is always a no. And this person is saying, can't we just start out as friends? I have a lot of love for you, but can't we just start out as friends first of all? What's the outcome here? What's the outcome here, please, for Aquarius? We've got the Three of Cups, we've got the Tower, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's a totally upheaval. It's a change. It feels like when this person comes in, because you haven't spoken with them for a while, they've been waiting on the sidelines, wanting to take you out. It feels like you will meet them. I feel like you will go out with them, like you will meet them somewhere. And this is going to be the Tower energy, right? That after a very long time, this person's coming back. And I think that although you're happy to hear from them, right? It's a celebratory time, that this person is someone who is going to try and get back in your good graces. Yeah, they're going to try and bring balance by telling you, look, I've learned some things. I've got some wisdom. I spent some time alone thinking about these things, and I just want to speak with you. I want to go over some of the details. I'm hearing the song by Adele called Hello, because I was going over, can we stop to go over some things? Yeah, it feels like this person wants to go over it. It's almost like they're trying to bring out the nostalgia. So hopefully they can suck you kind of back in with that. That's what it feels like here. You know that it's not going to work. It worries you. I'm going to leave you with that so you can make the decision. Make sure you're super healed before you decide to take this invite from this person, because they are going to do their best to try and get you back. That's what it feels like here. All right. Last but not least, my two fishes, friends. Here we are, Pisces. Happy birthday, my friends. And let's find out what's going on for you. Thank you for this beautiful Pisces season, by the way, where everything is kind of coming to the surface and being sorted out, it seems. The King of Swords is coming up a lot of conversations. The Page of Swords is coming up a lot. A lot of people who were watching are now talking. All right. I think like there's so many planets in Pisces right now. Like, I feel like I looked that up. I think I did. Yeah. And I don't know which ones they are. It's like a whole pile of them. And if you're feeling exhausted or tired, I feel like that could be why. You might just want to Google it and find out how many planets are in your sign right now. But I think it's quite a lot. Look, I'm just your half-assed astrologer over here. I don't know much about it, but I do know that when there's too many planets in one sign, that it can be exhausting. All right, tell me about Pisces, please. What's going on with Pisces? We do have the Four of Coins. Someone is about to be vulnerable this week. Someone who was previously shut down, shut off, not talking to you, not sharing their energy. Somebody here is about to be vulnerable. Could be you, could be them. We do have the Emperor. Look at that. Look, y'all, I did a short on Friday, and it was like it was like there's some sort of a wish fulfillment coming together for Pisces. I'll put that reel at the end here if you haven't seen the short, but it was a super quick, right? Do it in 1 minute, and it was the Emperor, the Empress, and the Star that showed up. It does look like the Emperor here is about to be vulnerable with you. The Emperor is Aries, but when the Emperor is here, so is all the kings. Take that into consideration. Could be any sign, someone who is in charge, moving forward, someone who has all the stability, the money, possibly conglomerate of businesses, somebody who's very successful. It could be someone who is a supervisor, a boss, someone you used to work with. It feels like this person is about to be a lot more vulnerable than they were before the ending came. I feel like the reason that the ending came is because the Emperor was not able to be vulnerable with you. It feels like there was, you felt like the Emperor betrayed you or just shoved a knife in your back. Yeah. You felt like when you were turned away, that this person just closed the door, slammed the door on you. We've got the King of Wands. The Emperor is about to step forward here. I'm telling you, it does feel like you are about to, whoever the Emperor is for you, it feels like the King of Wands tells me that the Emperor is inspired to be vulnerable and speak with you here. We do have the Justice card in the reverse, which is very interesting, because it feels like after things ended here, there was no justice. It's like they left you hanging, and I feel like you just had to sit with it. That you just had to sit with it. There's no justice. They wouldn't talk to you. They slammed the door and that was it. Tell me more. King of Swords has come out in the last 4 readings. I'm telling you, there is a lot of communication that's going on here. Check that out. We do have the Empress, right? So this is, I'm going to stick that reel at the end of this reading here for you so you can see it, but it absolutely feels that way to me. And it has since about last week. The Emperor's about to be vulnerable with you. This person, like, the thing is, when the King of Wands moves forward, when they are inspired to go get what they want, there's nothing but certain death that will stop the King of Wands of getting, or the Emperor getting what they want. You know, the only thing that is standing between them and what they want is death. And they will never not go for the thing that they want. I feel like this person is coming to be very honest with you. And whether you are the Emperor or the Empress, take it as it resonates. I feel like you had no closure. This person left you with 0 closure. And I don't think you're happy about that. I feel like it is the karma of the Emperor that they have to come back. They have to be the one to come to you. And not just because you're the Empress, but I feel like it's some sort of karmic cycle that needs to be cleared. And there was no justice. And so we're sitting in our karma here. I feel like the Emperor is kind of sitting in their karma. And I feel like whatever they did to you, by just nothing you or not saying anything to you or not giving you closure, I feel like the next relationship they went to did the same thing to them. That's how karma works, y'all. People think that karma, it takes years and years. No, I feel like as soon as they shut this door, slammed the door, betrayed you, whatever they did, left you hanging, didn't give you closure, I feel like whatever relationship they went to after that, that person did that to them. That's exactly how karma works. It's exactly how karma works. All right, what's going on here? We've got the Hermit energy here. So somebody has realized that they played a cutthroat game here. Who's that? I'm hearing in my head. Hang on. Something but a losing game. Something. What is that song? I don't know what it is, y'all. You might want to Google the lyrics. Trying to hear it. Something about we were playing a losing game. Tell me about the Hermit, please. It's Virgo energy that we're looking at here. We've got the 9 of Wands. Oof. This Emperor, I feel, is really feeling terrible. This person has realized what they've done. And with the Hermit energy, that's the wisdom. They realize that they left you hanging, that they put the last knife in your back and walked away. And I feel the thought of it, the realization of it is what's bringing them to their knees. I feel they are feeling karma. Yep, because of this justice in the reverse. It feels like somebody here now realizes what they did to you and they feel terrible. They realize they left you hanging. They realize there was no justice, that they slammed the door or put the last knife in your back and betrayed you. And I feel like they're coming in to try and heal it. And look, the thing is this. They could be coming to try to heal it with you, but I feel like it's self-serving because it's the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor no longer wants to be down on a knee. I feel like the realization of what they've done to you has taken them down a notch. You know what I mean? It feels like whatever karma they gained from whatever they did that was bad to you, I feel like they are A losing game. Why do I keep hearing that in my head? It's like it felt like to them that this is a losing game. So I want to say that they're coming in to try and heal it with you here, with the star energy. That's Aquarius energy. They're coming in here to try and heal it with you. And I feel like they're trying to heal it with you because they're trying to clean up their karma. It feels like they know that the only way that they can get off this knee and not have to be this wounded warrior again is if you show them forgiveness. I feel like that's why they're coming in. So I feel like with the King of Wands and the King of Swords here, I feel like the Emperor is coming in with all the words. And just please remember that the King of Swords is highly intelligent. This person's the Emperor is used to negotiation, right? Think about it back in the day, right? Let's go back to the medieval times. And back in the day, the Emperor would need to negotiate with other empires, right? So they wouldn't be overthrown or overtaken. And so I feel like this person is a really good negotiator that has a lot of words. And I feel like they are the ones that are stepping forward here. Don't let them manipulate you with their words. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. Tell me about the King of Swords. It's like this Emperor is pulling out every trick in the book. Oh boy. So I feel like what they're going to tell you is, look, I've been stuck. I've been stuck in this Eight of Swords. I don't know what to do. My hands are tied. I don't know what to do. I can't see you. I can't talk to you. But this person is going to tell you that they choose you. This person has made a choice and that they are choosing you. Now, I feel like this person says all the right things. It's everything that you want to hear. And look, I'm not telling you not to take the Emperor back. I'm telling you upright that this person, the reason, because the Emperor can choose from the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. They're choosing to come at you as the King of Swords because they are going to use their power of persuasion to get you to understand that they wish to share the two cups with you. That they're making a decision in love about you because you are the soulmate. And they have been stuck in their head ever since this moment, that they didn't give you any closure. Question is, what are you going to say to them? Tell me what the Empress is going to say, because I feel like you've got just as good words as this king. I feel like you're intelligent. You are the Queen of Swords, and I feel like you can match this King of Swords toe to toe. What is this Queen? What is this Empress going to say to the Emperor, please? We have the Tower. There it is. So we have the Tower, we have the Ten of Coins, and we have the Knight of Coins. First of all, where the hell you been and how long has it taken you? Why has it taken you this long, Knight of Pentacles, to tell me what you need to tell me? Second of all, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need your money. I don't need an emperor. I'm good. I have my own abundance. I am the Empress. I am balanced. I'm good. I'm kind. I'm loving. I feel like you are causing this tower for this Emperor here. What's the outcome here? I feel like you're just going to tell the Emperor, look, this is now no longer your game. This is my game. And understand that the plight of the Emperor is that the Emperor needs to choose an Empress because that's the vibrational match. But the Emperor also needs to be careful who he chooses because the Empress is smart enough, strong enough, and driven enough to overthrow the empire, right? So it is a very delicate balance between the Emperor and who he picks as the Empress. And he must have the Empress because he is the Emperor. So I feel like the outcome here is the Ten of Cups. I feel like we have the Page of Wands for the reason of the Three of Wands. There it is. So what's coming in as a message, this person is going to let you know that they are interested in having some sort of a loving connection with you. And I just want to say that I feel like it's not going to be announced. Like this person, this Emperor is not going to want to announce this connection here. They're going to want to play it under the radar. I feel like the star is telling me we're going to play it under the radar, see if we can heal it, see if it's going to work. Can I stop being the wounded warrior? Can we get some wisdom here? It feels like the tower that's here is telling me that you're telling this Emperor, look, it's my way or the highway. I have a say in it too. And if you're going to come at me and tell me that you need me to do certain things at certain times, don't expect it because I don't need you. I don't need you. You've shown me how to be by myself without closure. So I feel like what's coming in here, first of all, is a message. I feel like this Emperor wants to close the door to whatever happened in the past. I feel like they're coming here to, and even if it doesn't work for them, they're coming here to close the door because they no longer want to be in this wounded warrior energy here. So for them, they're coming through some sort of I feel like for the two of you, it's coming full circle. That there is some sort of a milestone for the Emperor. I must finish this up here. Yeah, I must have this conversation. I have to at least close the door. If you're not going to take them back, I mean, this person's coming in with a lot of love and romance here. And they're coming in here with the feeling of, yes, I waited too long, but now I'm grown up. Now I feel my feelings. Now I feel this psychic connection that we have. And I feel like this person wants to talk about just closing the door on the old life and opening up a new door with you. Right here. There it is. Deep, deep soul connection. But be careful. He's coming with the King of Swords. Make sure you got your sword at the ready, my Pisces friends. I'm going to go for now. Thank you for being here. I love y'all, and I'll be out, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.